Hey everybody, it's the Doll Boy, and today I'm finally back after a pretty long break. As I've been busy with my home renovations, including my new doll room, I did not have a lot of time to edit my videos, so there will be some reviews, reroots, and restyles coming up on my channel of dolls you've already seen if you are following me on Instagram. All the way back in February, which is like half a year ago, I rushed to the toy store on the day that the Pacific Ghost dolls came out in the Netherlands, and I found a bunch of Simone dolls. I really loved being able to pick the best one out, and this is the one I brought home with me. The box is very similar to the other Pacific Ghost dolls that I've already reviewed, so I'll just link those previous videos in the iCards. We've seen these characters in the YouTube show already quite a few times, and you can see them all lined up in the back of the box. For the dolls, I skipped the boy this time, and I also decided not to get Hallie, Bella, or Margot, because Hallie does not have a PARTLINE. I already have my Series 2 Bella, and I was simply not vibing with Margot that much. On the bottom of the box, it says meet the students of Pacific Ghost, the most elite fine art high school on the West Coast. And Simone is a photography focus. On the bottom of the box, it also tells you what this doll includes, so you can check if she's complete when you unbox her. As always, I do unbox my dolls by cutting the tape on the side, top and bottom, so I can open the back of the box and take out the separate compartments. One of them holds the beautiful doll, and the other holds the extra set of feet that thankfully are 2 flat feet, and there are also 2 heeled feet on the doll. And I was really happy with that, since I'm still a little sad that my Phaedra doll had the wrong type of feet, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get replacement legs for her. Then you also get a doll stand and some instructions about the legs. This second box also holds the accessories, like the sunglasses that I really love. The back feels like it's a really nice quality, and it has some chain details with the RH dangle, and a really stunning color fade from pink to yellow. Then lastly, she comes with this towel that has a sunglass design on it, and honestly, I don't really care for these towels. I now carefully cut the tags that hold the doll in the box, so I can take her out to get a better look. And right out of the box, there is this one really short strand sticking out that I 100% did not cut myself. Other than that though, the hair is very nice and shiny, with some matte hair mixed in as well. And she's got a color mixture of pinks and yellows, and a hint of orange as well. Honestly, I really love this color blend, and I believe she is supposed to represent the sunrise, whereas Phaedra represents sunset. When you want to take off her cap, you're gonna have to cut all these tags really carefully to make sure you won't cut any of the doll's hair, which always scares me a lot. Without the cap though, you can get a good look at her hairline that is mostly that pink shade, and she's got some pink, orange and yellow baby hairs that are sculpted and painted on to match the hair color perfectly. Her hair is styled in this half updo with her ponytail tied with a rubber band that also has some hair wrapped around it, as well as a pink scrunchie. And as you can probably guess, I wanted to take that ponytail down right away to check if she had a PARTLINE rooted or not. Sadly, she did not have a proper PARTLINE rooted in her hair, which I honestly was pretty bummed by. I am gonna give her a partial reroot and add my own PARTLINE in there later in this video, so stay tuned to see how well I was able to match this multicolored hair. The doll does also come with a comb that matches her color scheme, that you can use right away because there's barely any product in the hair, which I really love. For the review part of this video, I did go ahead and put her hair in a high ponytail, so I can just take care of the hair later and look at her face now first, because I do really love that face a lot, with her dark brown eyebrows and coral toned eyeshadow. At her eyelid, there's more of an orange shadow, with a line of golden glitter as well. Mine does have some golden glitter that's missing on her right eye, but other than that, she definitely was the prettiest one available. Especially since her lips are painted so well, and I think that's a really important part for me. Her nails are also painted in her color scheme, with each nail painted a different color. Then for her outfit, there's this really nice ombre effect going on, with the yellow in the top, going to those orange and pink colors in the skirt. The little strings on the skirt are not actually functional, so the skirt keeps this shape permanently and it simply velcros in the back. When you take that off, you can see the ombre bathing suit with yellow and pink and white lettering on it. The white belt also is attached to the piece permanently. With this look, Simone is wearing these flip-flop heels and her heeled feet that can pop right out, so you can swap them with the flat feet if you want to. I also really like her with the sunglasses on, and they fit the doll's face so well. Then after waiting for what feels like forever, my Reroot hair from the Doll Planet hair arrived, and I finally found the time and motivation to give her the new PARTLINE. I did go over to my Instagram to ask you if you'd prefer to see her in a middle part or a side part, and the final decision went to a side part. I start off by parting the doll's hair where I want to add the hair for the side parts, and then I'm gonna take my Reroot hair. For this, I ordered the two-toned Tropicana blend that was very orange based and much darker than the original hair color. So I was hoping that mixing in the two-toned golden blush blend would bring it closer to the hair color, but that also ended up much brighter and darker than I expected. You can clearly see that that first blend is more of an orange tone, and the second one is more pink, so I felt like blending those together would give a nice mix of both, since the original tone is very much in between the two. I do also need to add some lighter shades, since I need to lighten up the blend quite a lot, and for that I will be using the pink ivory and this little sample of lemon blonde, which is this very pale yellow color. I really like how you can see the color change a little bit every time I blend another color in. And you can see how the overall color is just getting closer and closer to a perfect match, which really has something magical to it. To make sure I can really match this color perfectly, I am blending the hair together while it's dry to avoid surprises when I'm done, since doll hair often looks darker when it's wet. And I was honestly so shocked with how close I was able to get to a perfect match, which I'm obviously super happy with. Then to prepare the actual Reroot, I now do wet the hair and lay down all of the strands I want to use. Once I've prepped the reroot hair, I take some boiling water, hold the doll's hair very tight, part it in the line I want to add the hair to, and then dip in the doll's head to soften the plastic. This way it's much easier to take off the doll's head from the body. Now I just start rooting the hair in a straight line from front to back, placing the strands as close together as I can. For this, I take one strand at a time, loop that around my finger, pick it up with my reroot tool, pull on the ends of the strand to pull that loop into a little knot, and then with the head being nice and soft, I'm able to push in the needle of my reroot tool into the head to attach the hair strand. That little knot we made previously, now make sure it stays into the head while I'm working on the reroot. And in the end, I am adding some glue to permanently keep it secured. Now I keep adding strands to the PARTLINE area to create a nice solid line. To achieve this, you want to keep the strands very close to each other, being careful not to get them too close, because that could lead to the scalp splitting up. Especially for these rainbow high doll heads, I'm really struggling to reroot them when the head is not softened up, which did lead to quite a lot of needles being broken. For my needle replacements, I like to use the number 3 needles from the Doll Planet, because those are really nice and sturdy. However, to make it easier for myself, I am dipping the head in boiling water pretty regularly to make sure it stays nice and soft. After finishing that one straight line, I do go in and add some little extra strands to some of the holes I already filled. This makes some strands just a little thicker to make sure the PARTLINE will have a nice coverage. Then I take the point of my comb and drag that through the PARTLINE to split it into 2 to reveal the result. Then I twist the hair out of the way and take my Fabri-Tac glue. I add some glue on the inside of the head, going in through the neck hole. Then I spread that out with my Q-tip, mainly focusing on the area where we added the PARTLINE. After letting all that glue dry, I can finally put the hat back to the body to reveal my complete makeover. Honestly, I'm so happy with the outcome of this makeover, and to me, it was most definitely worth the wait. I really hope you like Simone's new look too. If you do, give this video a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Also, subscribe to my channel for more of my videos, which hopefully will come in the near future. And to see more of me and my doll photography in the meantime, follow me on Instagram as well, @TheDollBoy. See you next time!